too much. Gotta move on the low and do shit alone. Everybody chat too much. Yeah, everybody chat.
Hot or cold, good or bad, men or women, heaven and earth, yin and yang. Today I'm joined with Mobi1, 2 and E, Vincenzo and Arcain as they go over their new single Yin and Yang, aptly named Yin and Yang. First and foremost, what are you man saying?
Yeah, we're good, man. We're live. We're here, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thanks for the invite. It's always good when the Blackjack Boys link up with Mobi. Well, it's just one of us, but when we link up with Mobi. Anyway, bro, before we get started, I thought we could start off with a little bit of an icebreaker with you, Vincenzo and Arcain. I'm going to start you, man, off with some quick fire questions.
Okay.
Basically on the yin and yang theme. I want to get everyone's answer in. I'll give my little 2 cents as well. Let me get these up. 2 seconds. Cool, let's start easy. Summer or winter?
Winter.
Summer.
Summer any day, man.
Wow, you guys
Summer
need
any
help.
day,
You guys
mate.
need help. I prefer the cold to the heat. So
Nah, man.
yeah, man, it's too hot.
Hate the cold. Spicy food or mild food?
Spicy.
It's got to be spicy.
Spicy.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
No. It's just from knowing him personally, I've seen his face go red on many occasions.
But how many times have I talked about the suya?
Glutton for punishment.
What? Onion
suya.
chicken indomie?
No, the suya.
Oh, the suya. Okay, fair
you know
enough.
I
The
go on
suya.
about
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
And the
That's true.
indomie, to be fair. You know, with the little spices as well. Like, come on.
Would you rather holiday on a nice, like, relaxing beach or snowy mountains? Like, do a hike up the hills?
I'm trying to do the mountain. I want to do something. Bro, every beach, you can go to a beach anytime. How often can you go to a mountain?
Both, so it's the, you know what, being in somewhere where there's bare snow. Like I went to Lapland, so
No, sick.
it was magical. Like, but I do like a beach.
Okay, yeah, trust you.
Yeah, man.
What about you?
Can I do a sunny mountain?
I
like
think in some areas,
Ski
I hear
resorts.
that compromise, to be fair. I hear that compromise.
As I said, I don't like the...
Skis
I don't like
resorts
the cold.
are usually like that though.
Yeah,
true.
True. I can't lie, I'm going to a beach any day. I would do a little snowy mountain. I feel like only for like content or something. I don't know if I just go there like just for the sake of going there. Alright, cool. I've got like 3 more questions. Sauna or ice bath?
Oh, do you know what? I've never done an ice bath, innit? But I would like to try one. But I don't mind. I've been in the sauna a few times and I don't mind it. I don't mind the sauna. But I would like to try an ice bath. So I feel like I'll say ice bath because I want to try it.
You ain't getting me in no ice bath. You're not getting me in no ice bath, mate.
Oh my gosh.
None of that.
Okay.
Sauna store.
Oh yeah, trust. Sauna for me as well.
Man, I'm preparing your bodies for all sorts of antics.
Fireplace or an air conditioner?
AC.
Fireplace.
What?
The vibes, bro.
Low key, yeah, with these man, I
vibes.
can't lie.
So you'd
Low-key
rather have a fireplace than be sweltering and not have aircon?
Oh, that wasn't a question, though.
Yeah, but
wasn't
he said,
sweltering,
it doesn't matter if you're sweltering, bro.
Would you rather-
You have to look at the most extreme situation you could be in because that is the situation.
let me pose it like this.
In the most extreme situation.
Let me pose it like this, Mobi. What's more satisfying, being cold, coming from a cold day, then going to the fireplace, or coming from a hot day and getting the AC?
Oh, definitely hot day to the AC. That step into the
it's a
hotel
hard
room.
one, it's a hard one,
That
it's a
step
hard
into the hotel room and the AC's been on all day. You're like, bro. After you've been walking around with that towel on your neck for the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
You've been
Okay,
drinking
the
water from
fireplace
fountains that
looks
you don't know where the water's come from.
The fireplace looks better though. It's like got that rustic feel, old.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you actually get the wood blocks. And
Shh, don't disrespect the aircon. She's listening.
Hey, nah, fair enough. Okay, I feel like I've got a bit of a gauge of the room now. Okay, so back to the yin and yang theme of it. Let's go a bit deeper. First of all, how do you guys actually know each other? Mobi, Vincenzo, Arcain. How did this link up even?
So I met Vincenzo, I believe, at a show in... Was it in Stevenage, the first one? Or was it Windsor?
Nah, do you know what? I don't know if you remember, but I met you at a show, Box Park, Ashley Tragic. One of Ashley Tragic shows.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't performing that day. I just came to watch. And I was with my brother DL, and I remember when you came in, I remember my DL saying, "Oh yeah, that's a Mobi. He's doing bits at the moment." I was like, okay. When I heard your song, I was like, "Oh yeah, this guy's got energy, man." Actually, you reminded me of me a little bit because of the energy levels and that. And I did come up to you and we got a photo, but I don't know if you remembered that. But then
I didn't know that was the first time.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Properly. I can't remember, I think it might have been it was one show somewhere.
Yeah.
There was a Cambridge one.
There was the Cambridge one. I remember the Cambridge one now.
Box Park. But yeah, it's in that sort of environment, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, in the underground music community. I would say.
Fair enough. So it was organic.
Yeah, it was very
nice
organic. Yeah, it was very, very
okay.
organic. So, and then Arcane, I've known for what, 2 years? 2 years now.
Okay, fair.
I met him at one of these kind of shows in Reading, though this one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Reading. That was a very long time ago. So long ago.
And I didn't want to go up to him, innit? I was kind of nervous, but then I heard he was from West, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm from West as well."
Nice link up.
And he was like, "Okay." That's literally what he said. So from then I was like, "Okay." Turns out, like, me and Mobi are not destined to be collaborating. That's what I assumed. But then we went to the same festival, and then we went to the same open mic on the festival. And bro, that day he was just like so like open and welcoming, and I was like, "Okay."
You caught him in a
back
better
on
mood. You caught him in a better mood that day.
And then I introduced these two to each other.
Yeah, at the session. The first time we ever met was
the track.
at the session we made the track.
And then, so who was it? Both your ideas, or how did the theme of the idea of Yin and Yang? Because my understanding of Yin and Yang, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. It's like opposites, but it's like that balance out. I feel like that's a very like general, like someone who doesn't really know deeply into it. So how did the theme of Yin and Yang? Is there a yin? Is there a yang? I guess you look like, because the black top, you like yin. Is that, I'm guessing that's intentional. Like, what's the differences between yin and yang, and what made the song come about?
I actually approached Mobi about the concepts because I saw that you was open to collabing, and I always wanted to kind of collaborate with Mobi because of the energies.
Thank you, bro.
And then I thought, right, what is going to suit us both in this? And then, I started looking into your stuff and thinking, okay, he's into the whole anime, manga, blah, blah, blah. And that kind of ties in with the energies of
quite a spiritual type form of content.
And the whole martial arts and all that, you know what I mean? So I thought, okay, that'd be perfect. And that's definitely what I'm into. So, and it was a good match, like the energy levels, and it's perfect, to be honest. I thought, great collab. And then, just went from there, and then you was like, yeah, man, that sounds good. And we just kind of got together and thought of ideas.
Yeah, I really like the concept that he came with, and I was just like, this is pretty much perfect for kind of where we both are at.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think Arcane's the perfect person to be able to bring this project together. So, we booked a session. And then we had a videographer with us as well, Marcel, amazing guy. And it was a funny session. Like the whole, it was just amazing. The whole session was like a journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you brought your crystals out and blessed the room, and like the whole session was a journey. We just set intentions from the beginning, and then we were just bouncing ideas off of each other, and even the way we crafted the beat and stuff, like the vocal chops and stuff, it was an amazing journey.
And actually, can I say, Arcane, well, like we went in the studio and he just made the beat scratch in the studio just like that. We had an idea, like I think I had a beat already there that we were going to use, but then you was like, we'll get and we literally told him exactly what we wanted, and he done it perfect. Like for me, there was everything that I said how I kind of wanted it, was he just done it quick, like within the hour.
It was so quick. Yeah, it was.
I was like, what?
It was so quick. It was so quick.
Actually, I do have a question for you, Arcane. So I spoke to you earlier before cameras were rolling. You're quite young. I don't know. Can I say your age? You're only 18, as you've told us. So how long have you been doing this producing thing to actually get to a level where you can be seamless enough to just be in the studio and on the magician thing? Like, how long did it take for you to get to that level?
Proper, he is.
Is it a natural talent or
magician then? But yeah, you are. You're literally like a wizard on there, man. I personally like, and he can play an instrument.
Oh, what can you play?
He can play like 11 instruments.
What is it? Hey, you're too modest, bro. What's the instruments you can play, bro? I actually want to know, like, what's the instruments?
It's actually not 11. It's a genuine few.
A guitar?
Yeah, I can. Huh?
Guitar?
Nah, I wish I played guitar.
Piano?
That's the one thing I wish I could play. Piano I can play. Ukulele. It's a bit of a
Okay,
random
fair
one.
enough.
Saxophone is my main one. Harmonica.
Okay.
Flute,
I can't play flute. My mum can play flute.
recorder,
I can play recorder.
kazoo.
I've played it because it's not difficult to play. You just sing into the thing. But yeah.
Drums.
So,
You do
I
drums?
can play drums.
Oh,
I forgot
okay,
about that.
makes
Yeah.
sense. I feel
so
like a
I've
lot of
been-
producers, they can either do piano or drums, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been producing since I was 13.
Okay.
Singing off my phone.
Proper
I'm
young.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sunrise. I'll call
No
it back
more
in a bit.
sitting.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I've been producing since I was 13. And I just love it. Like getting in the session and when there's like just good vibes and no pressure, I feel like we've really come out with something.
It's
I think
organic.
That beat embodies it as well because halfway through, the beat just switches. But we do a beat switch, but with elements we used in the first half, and that's kind of to embody yin and yang. Because you know in yin, and yang, right? You have the white
About
bit.
to get into a deep dive.
You have the
Let's go,
white
let's
bit,
go,
yeah?
let's go, let's go.
And then in the white bit, there's also the black eye.
Yeah, so they
Yeah,
So they're bits of each other.
balances
Yeah,
out.
that's
Yeah.
true.
So
That's
like
what I've
the
always-
beat
yeah.
has bits of both sides.
That's
Yeah.
I didn't even. That's actually quite.
I didn't even think about that until just now.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the
Yeah.
song. There's a music video coming as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there
For
is.
the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
The song's quite good. Mobi, there's a part where you do like a little wavy part. I like that in the song. Vincenzo, you went in as well. The whole song's cold. Therefore, gonna give it another few listens. Are we getting any more collabs coming up?
I would love to get more collabs. Vinny is
The chemistry's there.
yeah, the definitely
chemistry's there, yeah.
But I'll let Vinny explain. But he's on a different path in life at the moment, so he's growing in different directions.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I've done music a long time, and I was actually living abroad for a long time, and then about 4 years ago now, came back to England, and I started doing music again. I used to do music years ago as well, but yeah, and then me and my manager Joe, we just started it up again, and the first song that we released done really well, kind of went viral in our local area and surrounding counties, and it was only going to be that, you know, that one and just for a bit of fun. But then after that, the sort of potential and the love from people from that song, we just carried on, and the last 3 years have just been going non-stop, to the point where you're posting probably about 3 times a day, 4 times a day, every single day for 3 years. There was hardly any days where I didn't post, or do something, you know. And then I was doing shows. We was releasing music in the studio, doing videos. So it's been a mad 3 years for me. I've done a lot in 3 years. You know, I've released about 10 to 13 songs, I think.
Okay.
10 to 13 videos on YouTube on our channel. So for me now, I'm just kind of slowing down a little bit and taking a nice little break. I don't know where it's gonna go, or, you know, you can never say never.
Yeah.
When, you know, so I'm not gonna say that's it. But for now, just taking it easy and just seeing where it goes.
So
man,
you
yeah.
want a more background?
Yeah,
role in the
yeah,
music content?
kind of, yeah.
Fair
I feel like at this moment in time, I've done enough, and there's nothing more that I kind of wanna do personally that I haven't already done. So, and to be honest, this song is a good way to kind of, because of the concepts, for me to kind of not finish, but, you know what I mean, take that time out. And
That's actually quite interesting.
Yeah.
That's even another thing I've just thought of, like, because it's like you as the yang, and it's like a balance out again. It's like you're taking a step back, whereas Mobi, I'm
Yeah.
assuming musically he's gonna take a step out forward,
Yeah.
to even pursue the force. So it's again,
yeah,
it's it goes deep.
yeah,
It goes
yeah.
deep.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, did you deep that?
That was so deep, bro. Like, oh my gosh.
It just
That's
came to me.
actually
I was like,
mad.
that's
Like,
another
yeah.
yin and yang moment. Like,
Yeah,
one is
yeah,
stepping
yeah.
back, and the other one is coming forward.
Yeah.
But you're still like locked in with each other. It's not no.
Yeah.
It's still. Yeah, man. It's a real spill, man. Any other maneuvers that you're gonna take, Mobi, in the near future?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to really get more music out this year. I haven't really. Last year, I think I released like 4 tracks, and I just want to get to the point where I'm building my catalog and really sharing my story with people. I feel like I do that enough on social media, but I don't do it enough with my music, and music is the main thing that I want to do. So, yeah, I'm just going to focus on getting the music out, staying positive, motivating people, and inspiring as many people as I can. So.
Okay, so another question I had in terms of this is more of a it's not really this is more of a broad question, but in terms of yin and yang in the how I don't know how to word it. Would you say you're all, including you, Arcane, are you all quite spiritual? Like, how deep is yin and yang? Like, how needed is it in society, or is it just because you know how some people don't believe in this stuff, so they'll just be like, fam, there's some places where evil can just run rampant, or this can just run rampant, but it's like, or good, even good, I guess, on the opposite. But it's like, what constitutes that yin and yang is the, I don't know how to say it, the main
energy
for our universe.
Do you know what? For me, yin and yang is everything. There's opposites in literally everything that we do, everything that we see. And it doesn't necessarily mean good and bad. That is our perception of humans' perception of the energies. It's like, I explain it like the battery.
Yeah.
You got the plus and the minus, but it doesn't mean that one side of that battery is bad and one side's good. It's just
fair point.
Both energies need to work together for that thing to work.
Yeah.
So, and when it comes to the universe, or however you want to call it, some people call it source, God, the universe, energy, whatever it is you call it, that doesn't know the difference between good and bad. It's us as humans that have created good and bad. And you know what I mean? But to me, the both energies. So when we're on the song, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that one of us is bad and one of us is good. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just two different types of energies that need to work together for the thing to work. You know what I mean? And go forward.
So do you not believe in good and bad per se?
I do, but I think we just take it I think
literally?
we take it into a different context.
Because from a, like, let's just say from a religious perspective, like the main ones, Christianity, Islam, they're gonna say there's God is the good one, and then the devil's side, that's bad. So there's like, but so would you say you think, or even concluding Mobi and Arcane, do you guys think in that way? Like, how do you guys view morality, even in a yin and yang sense?
Sure.
Yeah, for me, I would say I believe everybody has a chance on this planet to do the right thing, and knowing what the right thing and not the right thing is dependent on your upbringing, your background, the things you've learned, the school you went to, and so on and so forth. But everybody has roughly, I would say, the average levels of morale and knowing what is right and what's wrong. I would say the majority of the world is built on laws that were set by religions, and is still, I would say, 9 times out of 10, like, for example, don't steal, don't lie, don't cheat. That is still the standard of today, except obviously things have changed in terms of social media, cancellation and stuff like that, and other things are more acceptable than aren't. But I believe everybody's got the opportunity to choose the path that they want to go on at the end of the day and decide how they want to navigate life, because some people believe completely different things based on where they've come from. But I think still people know, like, an average base layer of where their morale should be and the things that they should do that are right and wrong. So.
What about you, Arcane? Do you think it's, are you a religious man? Are you Christian? Are you Muslim? Do you see it as, because I'm a Christian, that's how I was raised, so the way I see it, I see it more as there's God on this side, the devil on this and that side. God tells us the good and bad things to do, and we, like, you choose if you do good or bad, and then you get judged when you die, innit? That's how I see it. So it's like, how do you see it? Do you think is it more of an arbitrary thing, or do you think it's a set in stone, like there's a God who says this and that, or is it more, it's an energy and we can choose where we more fall into? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. To be honest, I'm still kind of finding my way with all that. Like, I'm not really sure where I sit. But I don't have a religion. at the moment, I'm looking into different things. But the main thing that I have in my mind, the main thing that I believe, is just that when you go out every day, you should just try and be as good a person as possible. And that's very easy to forget.
But what if your definition of good is different to another person's definition of good?
I hear like the both.
Some people
both
will
sides,
see it like a Robin Hood. Technically, we kind of see him as good.
Oh, I see what
But
you're saying.
technically, morally, you can see he's still a thief. So it's like,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be like, well, he's given to poor people. So it's like, but the rich or whoever on the opposite side of you, he robbed you. You'll be like, I want this motherfucker. Like, I want him dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get
that's how I see it. So I'm like, what actually is morality? Like, it's hard. Like, it's hard. It's like, I feel like it's a bit. I don't know how to explain it.
techie,
Yeah, it's a bit. Everything's a bit techie with it. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard. That's why I just believe in like, okay, there's good, God, perfect good, and the other bad, like not bad, and then everything in between. Like me, you, all of us on the table, with everything else in between, innit? We're a mix of each, good and bad. Like we've all got, and some is more than others. Some are more bad, some are more good. But no, that's interesting what you said. Okay, can't lie. Literally, we all got to find our way, man. It's a interesting.
And sometimes I think there's no right or wrong answer. Everyone just does what they feel like they believe in, and it may be different. Everyone may have different views and different, but whatever makes you happy, man. Like, you know what I mean? There's no. That's what I feel anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. Back into it with our yin and yang discussion. Right now, I'm joined with Mihira.
JT, MIO.
Okay.
It's Em.E.
And it's Em.E. Okay. First and foremost, guys, how you been? I haven't met you. I haven't met JT and Maria before. So what do you guys do? Are you in the content industry?
So I'm a creative. I would say I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. Anywhere I can create, I'm good at coming up with ideas. I also know how to do film, performance, singing, dancing, all of that. So yeah, I'm still figuring myself out there. So I'm open to collaborating and stuff. So yeah.
I'm a rapper from West London. Been doing it for about 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an artist. I'm a rapper, UK, kind of like vibes, mixed with American vibes a little bit. I do videography and photography and like editing and stuff as well. So I just like to curate cool stuff.
Obviously, I'm Ricco. I already know Em.E, but I've never met you guys. So nice to meet you guys. I'm a content creator. I have a YouTube channel, do podcasts, and I do vlogs as well. I do some TikToks and stuff like that, etc. Firstly, what did you guys actually think of Vincenzo and Mobi's song, the Yin and Yang? The
I love
theme
it.
of it and
I
stuff.
think it's a big
Yeah,
vibe.
It's a banger, innit?
I
Big
really
vibe,
like
big
it.
vibe, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's
I
a banger.
Like everything about it, to be honest. The wordplay.
The message.
Also, yeah, the message.
The message as well.
Yeah.
Just
And the
like-
beat.
Yeah, just bouncy.
Yeah.
Ken.
Arcane is goated.
What?
Yeah, Arcane's cold, innit?
Arcane
It's
is
cold,
goated.
fam.
In the next 5 years, mark my words, he wins an award or something.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, when Donnie was like, I'm only 18, I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah. If you're already on this, yeah, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's one song, all this before.
Yeah.
I fuck with that song so much.
Wait, which one?
All this before.
Ooh, I don't know if I've heard that one.
Right, go listen to that one.
Okay, say nine.
Everyone watch it.
Everyone go listen to
all this
that.
before. I tell you, I'm putting you on.
Skybound, I'm gonna feature on his song. Skybound, stream that.
I've actually got some, before we even get into a bit of a yin and yang discussion and a bit more into the Mobi and Vincenzo check, I've got a few quick fire questions for you guys, which are like yin and yang questions, innit? So let's start. Heated blanket or a fan?
A fan.
Heated blanket. Heated blanket.
That's what you use that.
Wait, what is the
like a fan, you know?
Is the fan like it blows the warm air? Or is it blowing
Nah,
the
just like
cold?
a fan, I
Normal
guess.
fan, yeah, still the fan. I'm taking a
I
fan.
think I'm saying fan as well.
Yeah.
Heated blanket, man.
Heated
'cause
blanket.
Fan. It's
Heated
just
blanket is good, though.
Reproducing the air that's already there.
Yeah.
Giving a breeze, artificial
I don't
breeze.
use a fan at all. So.
Yeah. I prefer-
Even when it's summer,
Bro,
we have no aircon,
It's
bro.
recycling hot
Just
air.
Just have my windows open.
I want
Burn it.
AC. I need
True, I do that
Okay.
sometimes.
AC.
Yeah,
I need
fan.
the temperature to change.
Yeah, I see it. I see the fan.
Okay, hot coffee or cold coffee?
Cold.
Hot.
You know what's like a few years ago I jumped on the cold coffee thing, but now that I'm like an old man now, man, it's on the hot coffee. I'm on hot coffee. So I can't.
I started my first. I used to hate coffee, yeah, and then I had this one iced frappe from McDonald's. It was like the iced mocha or something, and it slapped. I don't even think they make it anymore, but that put me on. And since then,
it's just when I started getting that Starbucks thing, like from the meal deal in Tesco, like you know that. I was like, this is banging, like
I'll be real. I hate coffee though.
Got one here, guys.
Like that.
Yeah, like that.
not a sponsor, type shit.
Yes. Yeah, they ain't paying me. Okay, simple one. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Oh, thank you. The other guys were trying to do winter. That was pissing me off.
Who said winter?
Mobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I not
Mobi, yeah.
His
I already
birthday's
heard
in
him saying
August
that
though.
outside.
So.
That's a crazy thing. And we're summer babies. That's the
Literally.
worst thing.
I'm an autumn. My birthday's in November, but I hate the cold. Like, I'd rather.
August, baby.
I'm an August baby.
I like the summer.
August 7th.
Ah,
So
26th.
you're youngest in your year, innit?
26th.
August 26th. Oh, so you guys are all youngest in your year, innit? Okay.
Nice.
What about you?
One-
Em?
April.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
bit later on.
I'm still
so
young this year
wait,
though.
are you a Taurus?
Nah, I'm Aries.
Aries. Oh.
Okay. I don't really know.
Don't know what that means. Yeah.
No, I don't even really know it that deeply, but it's just them ones where I know, like,
I just know what
around me
Snapchat
talk
tells me,
about it,
bro.
yeah.
Literally.
Like
And I have
Snapchat,
my
you see the
friends.
compatibility thing. You go on Snapchat and it's like this person's this,
It's
and you're
this,
like, oh,
You
okay.
guys, it's
This one,
friendship,
look.
Yeah.
not the block.
So in terms of like yin and yang, how do you guys find a balance in your life? Because that's what yin and yang's all about. What do you guys do to balance, unwind when you're either getting to work, I guess, and then what do you do when it's time to relax, and how do you keep that balanced?
I feel like it's kind of in the name, innit? Everything is one half of a coin. It's one half of something. So if you're going through something bad,
No, I'm saying personally, how do you guys?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going through something bad, you know it's like just one half of something really good's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know, there's always gonna be the opposite coming. So like, even when you're in your good times, like cherish them times when you're in it, not when something bad's gone on and you're like, oh, I wish it was like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
still
mean?
need
So
to be appreciative,
I
'cause
think
in the dark times as well, that's when the soil as well, and there's all the plants and everything is growing its roots and stuff. No one can see it.
Yeah,
but
planting the
in end-
seed.
exactly. So I see it the same as well. And I would say, like, just to balance that whole yin and yang thing is literally just also staying in tune with myself and trying to stay grounded. Because I actually feel like when you actually listen to yourself and see what you need, you kind of end up actually being in the yin and yang vibe. Yeah, because you're in tune with your needs and stuff, and you're not letting the outside tell you what you need to do. Really. Yeah.
doing what's meant for you, and then you always feel
It
good,
feels right for you and at
Yeah.
peace and
even if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because then it was like, well, I needed to do it to find out,
Exactly.
and then
So,
What about you, JT?
To be, I see it as like, have you heard the saying, every cloud has a silver lining?
Yeah.
So it's like, you're gonna have good days, but you're also gonna have bad days as well in life. So it's like, mix them together kind of thing. It's like yin and yang, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't have one without the other. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but another way I like to think about it is like there's some people in this world who have like perpetual, it looks like perpetual bad luck, and there's some people who've got like perpetual good luck. You know what I'm trying to say? So, who is to say that it's always a balance?
I think it's a perspective.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Perspective.
Okay.
There's always a silver lining, no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
Because
And
if
even-
you can't, it's just a lesson, and that's the silver lining. Because you wouldn't have known.
Exactly.
But like, I don't want to get too like mad into it. Like, oh yeah, so someone drops a bomb in it, but yeah, if someone like drops a bomb, like, is there a silver lining?
Well, I mean, you know, it's not fuck with that anymore. I don't fuck with that guy anymore, man. That was kind of nuts. Like,
Shit.
That's not a good person.
it's like before you didn't know, you might fuck with them.
Yeah.
You know, and then you've been associated with the bomb dropper.
Exactly.
Long day.
yeah, nah, that's
Fair enough. So, do you man believe that everything? Do you guys believe in like karma, like everything?
Yes.
Everything
Everything
works
happens
out
for a
in the
reason.
end, though. I'm not really the biggest believer of that, you know.
You don't think so?
You know what it is, yeah.
Work out there.
I believe in everything happens for a reason because there is a reason, but I don't think everything's like a deep reason. Like, oh yeah, the universe. I don't really think like that personally because I'm like here you saying silver lining. If a 12-year-old runs into the road, gets run over, and they die, worst case scenario, innit? I'm not really gonna be like, oh yeah, everything happens for a reason. Oh, they in heaven. I'm gonna be like, there was a drunk driver, he got hit, and he died. Like that's
Yeah,
the
nah,
reason.
yeah, that's
But it's not a deep like, oh shit, like God really wanted an angel or something.
Yeah,
I don't think.
no, I get that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that because
But some
we're
things are
thinking
reason.
that. Yeah, and so it's more like when we say perspective, it's not that you turn everything negative into positive. It's just sometimes accepting it. Do you get it? It starts with that.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was about
do
to
you
say
get
something like that too.
It's
It's like,
not really to just coat it with positivity and be like it's for
yeah.
reason.
But there will be a silver lining
Yeah,
though.
that's what I mean.
I think there would be a silver lining for the people that need it. Because obviously the parents there, they can't just dwell in the sadness, right? So they have another kid now, they're going to cherish that kid like and make sure like when you're crossing the road, like I think all bad things lead to how you like a change in how you move in the future. Do you know what I
Some
mean?
people do the same mistakes a lot though.
But even that drunk driver, he's gonna be put in prison now. So maybe he was gonna be out here hitting bare people and not learn his lesson now.
Fair enough.
Off the streets, you don't know what kind of havoc he was wreaking. And
What if it's a hit and run and he
Yeah.
just for argument's sake he escapes? Justice.
I feel like in that sense,
Karma.
he will still have to.
He'll
deal
get
with
karma in
his
some way, innit?
karma will come.
Because even just him, do you think he'll have peace at night? At some point, it will.
Nah,
it will
to be
trouble
fair,
his soul.
to be fair.
He has to live with
It would
that.
lead to
Some man are
weird
savage.
decisions and then he'll fuck up
He'll-
something
Exactly.
just because he's in his own head. You know.
Paranoia.
Okay, that's actually quite interesting. We've got about 7 seconds left.
7 seconds left.
Yeah, no, we had just 10 minutes. Anything you guys want to plug or say or?
Perfect match out 13th of Feb.
Oops, go on, carry on.
Time's up. It's Em.E, a whole lot of like dungarees. That's about it, bro.
It's a
big
tune.
thing
Stream
coming soon.
dungarees.
Go stream dungarees if you like
Stream
vibes,
JT,
you know what
stream
I'm saying?
dungarees.
Stream his tune.
Stream perfect match.
Stream perfect match. You got anything you need them to stream? You make music?
I'm just learning to use my voice now, so I
Okay,
haven't
fair.
actually made anything, but I've done vocals for friends and I'm working on writing stuff. So yeah, you
Tryna hear
might
it.
see me.
So, last question: what do you guys feel like you lean more to? You feel like you're more of a yin or a yang type person?
I don't know the meanings. I know
I
that.
still
I
don't know
feel
the
like
difference.
Yang
I'm
is
so
the
real.
right, and Yin
Yin.
is the
I thought it was
is it?
yin.
man. Oh, Yin, I don't know which
I don't know.
one.
Wait, yang is the black guy, a black one, black one, and yin.
Yang's the black guy.
Yin is the white one.
Yin is
and
the white
yang is the
one.
black one. Well, it sounds accident.
Nah, that's jokes.
No,
He's the
but
black guy.
According to that, I feel like if the feminine side and the masculine side, I don't know, because I feel like in life I've just had to kind of relate to both. I'm already a woman, but sometimes life has made me have to lean in my masculine. Just
Punching up a few girls.
not like that, but just like
Let it be known.
not like that, but just like even just being in workplaces where you're around just guys and no one's looking out for me. I have to do it myself and just be like, do what I have to do. So
I hear it.
What was the definition? Or did you?
Oh, it's got a definition. Perfect. Behind the scenes.
Yin is the dark, passive, negative
Oh,
force.
so yin is the
Hey,
dark
I'm
one.
with the yang
Yeah.
then. That sounds mad.
And then yang is the light, active, and positive force. So yeah, but the yin is associated with earth, rain, and soft.
Oh, I do like the rain though.
Yeah, and then light is with heaven, sunshine, and hard. That's what it says.
What?
Okay.
Why are you making it like that,
It
man?
said soft and hard. That's what I can say. Yeah.
Fucking, I'm learning things today, bro.
JT's face, bro.
You're making it sus, bro.
I'm making it.
You're making it
every
mad,
day,
bro.
why?
In there.
It's not every day.
I don't know which one I lean.
We're maturing this
Don't know
bitch
which one
right
I
now.
lean towards.
Man.
But yes, thank you guys for joining me for
Appreciate it,
quick 10 minutes. Nice to meet all of you guys. Thank you guys. And I see you guys. Give our guests a round of applause. Thank you.
Off we go.
Bring in the next ones. Bring in the next one into the hot seat. Cool. Part 3 now. Yin and Yang discussion. And this time I'm joined by
AJL.
Billy. Zita.
Okay, nice to meet all you guys. Apart from AJ, who I literally met like 2 hours ago, I've never met any of you guys before. None of you guys have met me, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of an introduction. So starting with AJ, and then we'll just go this way. Okay. What does everyone do? What do you do, AJ?
I'm an artist.
Okay.
I also play the harmonica.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, and I also make beats.
Ah, 30. Okay, so producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part-time.
Okay, cool. Billy?
I'm a student, but I'm doing some like work experience in freelance project management, which is why I'm working with Mobi and like lots of other different artists and businesses.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Zita. I'm a singer-songwriter from Ealing, and I do a lot of pop and hooks for rappers. So.
Oh, 30. So like a ghostwriter?
No. I sing.
Songwriter?
I songwrite. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, I'm Ricco. I host a podcast and I also have a YouTube channel. I do vlogs, do a bit of TikToks, anything in the content creation world. So that's me. It's nice to meet all you guys. First things first. What did we all think about Mobi1 and Vincenzo's song Yin and Yang? What's our opinions? What's the first?
I can't lie, personally, I loved it. It's just such like a vibey song.
a banger,
It's
isn't
the
it?
kind of song that I can listen to on repeat.
So it's got replay value.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
AJ?
Oh, I enjoy the chorus. I enjoy each of their verses. I love the diversity and the meaning of it. Yin and Yang, the juxtaposition, the way they contrast with each other's lyrics, especially with the verses and, the energy and the progression of the production. So I enjoyed much of it.
AJ was ready with that answer, fam. Zika?
No, Mobi's always picking the right topics to sing about.
Yeah.
And him and I we're working on something. I don't know if I can actually say, but we're working on a topic at the moment which is actually about like, sexual harassment.
Okay.
And like, that's a heavy topic, right?
Yeah.
But like, Mobi knows how to rap about things that matter
Yeah,
in a
he
very
does.
like unique way. And he always throws out perspectives that make someone think. And it'll just be like a few words here, a few words there. And you'll think like, oh man, like he's actually
literally.
produced like a project that is like, okay, it's going to make you contemplate things. It's going to make you think about the topic of yin and yang.
Yeah.
And
That's-
feel
yeah, go on.
calm, balanced, yeah.
That's one thing I do respect about Mobi. Even from TMI days, which he made like a few years ago, he can get deep in it and he can change the theme of the subject. Obviously, I'm going to ask you guys what yin and yang means to you. But before that, let's get into some quick fire questions. Cool. So I've got some easy yin and yang questions or opposites questions. So let's start with... Okay, now I've lost all my questions. Let's start with an easy one. Cats or dogs?
Cats.
You know what? That's controversial. Like, if you ask me, it's going to be long. I like dogs, but the downside is they smell if you don't wash them. But cats, they're intelligent.
Yeah.
If you have a rodent in your house, you know who to rely on.
Cat litter box stinks. I'm a pet sitter.
Oh,
so I've
dear.
looked after the cats and the dogs. Sometimes the cats, they really are just like mischievous.
Yeah.
But that's why they're
Problematic.
so iconic.
But another thing that's so cool about
That's why they're so iconic.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and another thing about cats is that when you turn off the lights, their eyes illuminate.
Yeah, it's kind of lit though.
Yeah,
I kind of like that though. It's
Yeah,
kind of
I like it, I like
It's
it.
kind of
Something
dirty.
recently, and it was like, cats are actually, they've got the same eyes as reptilians. And that doesn't make any sense because every other mammal has got like circular.
Yeah.
So it was really weird. Like they descended from lions, but maybe somewhere down the way, like they were mixed with or bred with lizards or some shit.
Yeah, some random reptile got into
I don't know.
How is that going to work?
Sort of like weird real. It was like the Egyptians came in and yeah. So maybe cats. Like,
Don't know about that.
Inherited it from like somewhere else other than like an actual reptile. To be fair.
I swear, like there's other like wolves and that they got like the sharp eye thing as
Yeah,
well. Though.
they do.
no,
yeah.
they have the.
Yeah, they have normal eyes.
Do they?
I swear they got the sharp eye thing.
I think I'm talking about the irises. The irises are like
Yeah.
slits
Yeah.
on a cat,
Oh, yeah.
but like
Yeah.
not for wolves. No.
Oh, I thought some of the dog ones had like that slits.
No,
Okay,
no.
maybe I'm just I don't know nothing from. Okay, I feel like I'd rather have like a dog, but I'm more of a cat. I've been around cats more of my life.
Yeah,
like, I've been
agreed.
raised around more cats. They're more easy. Dogs, like the wrong dogs. I used to be scared of dogs back in the day anyway. So, okay, easy one. Summer or winter? That's the one I've asked everyone.
Summer always.
I mean, majority of us are from hot backgrounds, so of course we're gonna pick summer.
You'd be surprised.
Winter if there's indoor heating.
Oh yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
that wins.
So as long as you're cozy,
As long as I'm warm.
as long as you're warm, fair enough.
play.
I would say summer any day.
Yeah.
And then last question. This ain't even really a yin and yang. This just gave me a random question. What superpower would you want?
That's a really good question.
Oh, teleportation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like
anywhere.
TFL, yeah, so
Yeah,
teleportation.
trust, you know them ones.
Yeah,
That
come
would
on.
help a lot.
Yeah.
I'd never
Amount
be
of times
late
I
again.
bumped into Barry. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
Bro, that's real shit, fam.
Yes,
We've all
like
been
that
there, fam.
sometimes, yeah. We've all been there.
We've all been there, fam. What about you?
I can't lie. Teleportation is a good one. He literally stole it out of my brain.
Oh, we could share.
We can share.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I'm thinking healing, like
Ooh.
inner healing.
That's a good
Like when I feel pain, or even in my heart, if maybe I could focus in on it and just be like, suddenly it would just dissipate.
Do you know
That would be
what?
Oh,
cool
like
superpower.
emotional healing.
Yeah,
That would
and
be a sick-
physical cool, like as well.
Okay,
If
so
I
you
got
can heal
scratched by a
anything.
cat, you know.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah,
sick,
fair
yeah.
enough.
That's kind of sick,
healing,
actually.
yeah.
I've never thought of that. That's a good idea.
That's
Like
a very
even
good one.
internal. Okay, that's a good one. Maybe flying.
Yeah,
I wanna be
flying
able
be
to
cool.
fly, like,
Yeah.
that would be sick. I love just feeling like I'll be free to just do what I want.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Okay, so what does yin and yang mean to all of you guys in terms of yin, yang, and where do you feel like you lean more into? Are you more of a yin person, more of a yang person? Like, what does it mean to you? Hey, whoever wants to answer.
I don't know. My yin and yang is all out of balance right now, to be fair.
What
So
you more
when
of?
we go through periods of stress, you know, that balance it's shifted. We're going to be more yang at times. We're going to be more yin other times. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle to constantly keep it at balance. And I don't think anybody in the whole world can constantly keep it balanced unless you're like meditating 24/7. And even then, the monk's going to be disturbed by a butterfly landing on his knee, and he's going to suddenly like there's going to be a rift in his yin and yang balance. Like
Yeah.
you know, as you notice through your own existence, you're never going to be like constantly equal bits yin and yang. Things are always transforming. Things are always progressing.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually. That's a good point.
That's real.
Billy?
For me, yin and yang is all about like juxtaposition within the same thing. Like juxtaposition is one of my favorite things. Like I feel like myself as a person, like with something even just like gender, like I feel like I'm not the most feminine or the most masculine person, and there's just like a balance within everybody. Yeah.
On face value, you seem quite feminine, though.
When you get to know me, you realise I'm actually not very
On
feminine.
face value. Okay, fair enough. What about you, AJ?
Well, you see what I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Black and white.
Okay, yeah. You weren't playing
symbolizes
about,
yin and
fam.
yang, yeah.
Oh, yeah, even the shirt. Yeah, you
Exactly.
weren't playing,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm playing yin and yang. So
Okay.
when I think of yin and yang, I think of a balance. You know, black and white, two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Heads, tails. So it's just balance. It's just like she said it before. Like she's like in the balance between masculine and feminine.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just about the balance.
And how do you guys keep a balance in your life? If things are as in when it comes to working, relaxing, how do you keep that being with your family, getting to the money, all of this stuff? How do you consciously?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
To be successful, you got to know yourself. You got to know your strength and your weakness. What makes you tick? What makes you turn off? And that's how you progress and move forward in life. You got to find yourself a balance. What's suitable for you? How can you manage your time? How can you manage your money? When is the right time to go to bed? When is the right time to get up in the morning? And etc. So that's why I think, like I said, two sides of the same coin. It's all about the balance. Yeah.
Zika?
Zeta.
Oh, sorry. Zita, sorry.
What was the question again? Like
I was just saying.
got carried over.
He had a good point in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, so in your own life, how do you maintain that balance? Like even when it comes to working and relaxing, getting to the money, spending time with your family, like just the trivial things that we all do. But some people, they work their whole life, then they get to their deathbed and they're like, I didn't spend enough time with my family. Some people, I didn't make enough money. Do you know what I mean? So how do you keep the balance consciously in your own mind?
I think, admittedly, I don't. And I won't for a while because I can see things in like this massive perspective. I'm also pretty much a big perfectionist. So I'm looking at my life and I see it as these pillars. I see it as, home, family, work, finances, inner development, spirituality. And I can see those pillars shaking right now in my own personal life. And I can see that I'm not yin and yang. I'm not like handling myself the best. So, but what I do try and do is as I'm like developing, like, I can break down each of these pillars, like what equipment and tools do I need to chisel away and rebuild this pillar? And like, okay, so that might be, okay, I need to meditate for like 10 minutes even just to start at the beginning of the day. Or I need to really be harsh on myself and take that valerian root, have an alarm on my phone at night, take that valerian root or lavender supplement or chamomile, whatever the heck, and calm myself down and have these little routines and rituals in place and just like one step at a time and never forcing myself into like rushing, like, oh my God, my whole life seems shaking. Like I don't feel yin and yang right now. I feel like a zebra. The colours of a zebra is in yin and yang. So for me, like,
Still
honestly,
a bit yin, actually.
yeah, like you can't, for me personally, it's going to be a slow one, but at least I can feel that there's no, like, immediate rush, and sometimes I get caught up in that, thinking, "Oh my God, I have to fix everything right now about me, right now." But it's not going to happen. So it might not happen for a while. Maybe each pillar is going to take me a year to fix again. But that's okay. And then one day, one pillar might collapse, and another might. And that's all right. And I'm coming to peace with that very slowly. I pour it through my art. I write about
in
it.
your art. That was a nice, open and honest. I like that. Actually, that was a good answer.
Thank you.
Billy, and then I've got another question. Then we have to wrap up. So, Billy, what's your opinion on that?
For me, I take balance like as one day at a time, because I so get what you mean about looking at the bigger picture and like trying not to pressure yourself. But like when I do look at the bigger picture, the pressure is there. And so all I can do is like scale down and focus on what I actually have control over right now. That's
a great approach.
So, obviously, going off like Zita's point, what do you guys? Is it all internal? Do you believe in a higher power, a source, God? Like, how do you guys see it? Or is it, this is down to me to build up these pillars? Or is it like Allah, Jesus, whoever, Buddha, help me with whatever I'm going through? Like, how do you guys see it?
I think God is energy, and energy is what we're made up of.
So you don't think God is an actual person?
Can be. I wouldn't say it's got a specific like personage, but I think it exists within all of us as what are the very atoms made up of? Like, no one really understands the breaking down of quarks. The strange quark, isn't it? You got the up quark, the down quark, the strange quark. Like, no one really knows why things spinning the way they do. And I think energy affects that. And so I see God as energy. I see whatever is directing and created us is also within us.
Okay, nice answer. What about you guys?
Yeah, that's actually very real. I can't lie. For me, well, I'm a Muslim, so I obviously believe in Allah, but like, I believe that He like gave us our devices and then left us to them. So like, He gave us the exact tools that we need to face the problems that we're going to encounter. If you get what I mean. So it's kind of like
Allah's quite involved though.
Yeah.
Like from the Quran.
Yeah, He's definitely involved, but like it's like your story is basically written, but like you have the devices you need to make the right choice. It just depends on if you're going to.
The power is within us.
Yeah.
And AJ?
Well, similar to what Louis said, she pretty much just nicked all my ideas. Thanks a lot. But
We're actually stealing each other right now.
But yeah, like I said, like Lily said, yeah, I believe in Lord and I believe in God, and of course, wow, this topic's kind of deep,
Yeah, man. I can't believe you just can't help it. I always go there.
I think my monologue's depleted,
No, man, end it off, man. I like where you're going with it, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So what I wanted to say was, of course, for me, I believe in God, and I believe, what we was created for. We was created for balance. Balance is there for us to coexist. I believe coexist. The good and the bad. We all coexist, and of course, no one is perfect. No one is perfect, and guess what? Balance is not perfect. Balance isn't perfect.
If you believe in God, God is perfect.
God is perfect, of course.
So are you saying? What do you mean by that?
What?
No, I was saying, but as in God is the source of it?
No, us. No, just us. Not God,
like
just
humans.
us. Yeah,
Okay,
humans ain't perfect. Humans ain't perfect. Yeah. None of us are perfect. That's what balance is,
Okay.
There's no good. Yeah, there's good and there's bad, but
And
there's
everything in between.
Neutral.
It wouldn't
Exactly.
be balanced if there wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, of course.
But would life be better if everything was good? Or is that
We
too
wouldn't
easy?
know what bad is without. We
Good.
wouldn't know what good is without.
Yeah,
knowing
bad. What bad is, yeah.
Yeah, this goes all the way
Be
to
misguided,
the Garden of
yeah.
Eden. This goes all the way back
really
to the
be
Garden of
misguided,
Eden.
yeah.
I don't actually have enough time. I was about to get deep again. But I was like, yeah, you know what? Cool. Any closing statements? Anything you guys want to plug, shout out? Any songs? Instagram or social media you want to shout out?
We spoke about Mobi's and Vincenzo songs, so we got to shout out to them, of course.
Shout out
Their
Yin and
songs are
Yang.
coming out.
Yin and Yang.
So yeah.
Any music
Good
you want
guy,
to plug?
go stream.
Yeah. Also, you can get a preview of the songs. You can get 60 seconds of it on Split 60, which we're actually going to record today before it drops.
Okay, guys, stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Amazing.
Cool. Thanks for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. That was a good discussion again, fam. Thanks, guys, for joining me.
Thank you.
Cool. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Okay, guys, Ricco from the Blackjack Boys. I'm joined with Em.E and Mobi, but this time we got another special guest.
Mac, hello.
Got Mac in the cart. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Actually, just before we get started, can you just introduce yourself? What do you do?
I'm an artist. I do a little bit of everything here and there, trying to get into more modeling, photography, but mainly an artist. So doing some moves some stuff coming this year.
Singing, rapping
mainly.
Oh, okay.
But a little bit of both, you know.
Okay, you gotta come with the melodies.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, we got Em.E and Mobi here. If anyone's ever seen me, Em.E and Mobi, we have had a vlog done in the past. These two are a great duo when it comes to content and creative ventures, and they've been working on this Yin and Yang song for a while. So we're just going to get into a bit of a deep dive behind the creative process of the song. So in terms of the video, whose idea was the creative process? What is some of the scenes in the video, inspiration behind certain things in the video?
Well, I say what you guys came to. You guys had the plan.
Yeah, we had the plan, and I was like, I know that Em.E is the guy to put this together. Em.E's like into anime. He's a very, very spiritual person. He's a very positive person, and he's someone I look up to in general in the day to day. So for me, I was like, he's just gonna understand it perfectly, know what it needs. He'll know how to get our message across in the best way. And I told him, and he goes straight away, Chinatown. We're going to Chinatown. Literally.
Yeah. What you guys were describing, I was like, well, there's nowhere else that really gives off the
that vibe,
Chinatown
innit?
vibe, and I was like, that kind of like, is it decor? Is that the right word?
Yeah,
Ambiance.
They had the
Ambiance.
ambiance too, the energy as well. Like you needed like a busy place for what you was trying to do. I felt like it brought like everything together, and then they was just like, we're trying to do this and this, and I was like, all right, cool, this will work. This won't work. We need this for this. We need for this, and then bring everything together. And then when we're there, like on location, it's just like, again, because we're kind of, it's like partially planned but partially on the fly. We know what we're trying to go for, so it's like, cool, what framing looks good, where's the lighting good, like, and then we just go through the take. Sometimes we like plan which bit of the song we're gonna do. Like we would be like, all right, for this, for Mobi's first verse, we're just gonna be here, and then when the chorus starts coming in, we're gonna start changing like the visual effects and stuff. So kind of like, obviously, as much as of like a run and gun thing it is, we're still trying to like make the video go with the flow of the song. And like you were saying about like anime stuff, I know that's still like kind of what they was going for. So then in the edit, I added like this like watercolor kind of wispy effect where it makes it look like it's an anime kind of. Kind of.
It's sick. It's so
like
sick.
it's just
so
like
sick.
it's like abstract watercolor anime looking.
Have you guys ever watched Demon Slayer?
I haven't. But
have you ever seen when he does the Himu Kami Kagura for the first time and he does the head dance and he takes off the demons and unless you can get here in 1 second. It's the visuals on that, it's kind of what I think he went for. So I don't even know if you even watched it for it to have gone like that, but that's what it reminded me of. So
that's kind of silly though. I like how you incorporate like the anime and stuff into the music videos. I think, especially for the guys like me as well who actually appreciate anime, that is actually a certain theme of the videos, I would say.
But let's not use the word anime too close. Anime watchers that are proper on their takes, so they're gonna be like, that's not anime. It's like inspired.
That's
inspired. It's inspired by.
Don't need no weeaboos on here chatting bare bollocks from.
And then I think also with like the other effects, like I know the energy of the song. And then like Mobi just like you like your colours. You always got some kind of colour. You can see the fit.
That's why I like the way it fits.
Always colour coded.
Thank you.
So it's like
Vinny's the same.
Yeah.
Vinny is the same.
With the style as well. He's got like the specific style he's got as well. And I think I just kind of use like colourful effects, like the explosions effects and stuff. I was like, Mobi's gonna fucking love that, mate. I called him up. I was like, look at this on FaceTime. He was like, I was like, perfect. All right, I'll carry on doing this. I knew I was on the right track with that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you man seem to have like quite a synergy. So how long, for the people who don't know, have you guys been working together?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Don't know. like a
few years.
Yeah, maybe a bit longer.
A year and a bit.
That's not long at all.
2 years. I don't know. Like, what, I meet you at like LD and RBS or something?
Yeah, I met you on LD and RBS.
So that maybe was... That was the one I was shooting. That was in Peckham Audio. I remember it because I shot that event.
No, I definitely met you before that one. I definitely met you before that one. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
But that's when we started working together.
Yes, that's when we started working together.
We met before
that's
that.
good, yeah.
But then when I pulled up to this one event, LD and RBS event, and I had my new camera, I was like, you know, I want to just film some stuff, see what it looks like, see what I can throw together. And I put these videos together, and they were sick. I did it for like every artist, and then like the event. And the movie was like, raw, this is nice. Let's do some more things.
Yeah, literally.
So we did more stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I met Mac on a live stream, innit? We met, literally on a live stream, on Instagram live stream, literally.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I was just live streaming. I was doing a lot of Instagram lives then. I think, was we on live with Zara then?
I think it was. Yeah,
was
I think
on
I DM'd you a bit before. We spoke a bit through DMs about like just like mindset and like how to keep motivated and everything. And then we fully like locked in. First time was on that live with Zara, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. And I didn't know that, you know, I don't think I've ever told you this, but I didn't know you was in the UK.
Is it?
I swear down. I actually thought you was in America, right? I swear down. I actually thought you was in America. So like, and we did like a few live streams after that. We kind of got to know each other. And then eventually we were like, yeah, let's get into a session. And my friend Zita, who was on here earlier, she brought me into a session here for the first time. And this is the first time I ever found out about Cube.
Yeah.
And then when he told me that he's also at Cube, I was like, oh, why is everybody here? What's so special about this place?
He posted Cube and I was like, yo, that's literally where I go. I was like, okay, so this guy is really close to me.
Yeah, literally.
Like, we need to do a session now.
Yeah, literally. And then we literally locked in, and since then we've pretty much been like inseparable, to be honest with you.
For real.
Literally.
Okay, so Mac, what was your or was you involved in the making of the video?
I wasn't, no.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
I was supposed to be coming today. A bit early. Okay. I had a long night last night. I got a little bit too drunk and we overslept a little bit. We're here now.
Yes, like that, bro.
I don't know if I should say this, but I got a text at 1:46 a.m. from Mac.
I was like, yo, I don't know about the timing tomorrow. I was like, might be a little late.
Bro, that's what I was saying to this brother before, because I was like, he called me telling me like the timing and everything. Obviously, he made like what's it called? Is it a treatment? No.
Cool sheet.
The cool sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made the cool sheet. Being like, turn up 9:30. I was like, what? Because it was my boy's birthday yesterday, so I was thinking, my plan for today before I like looked at the cool sheet was to bake off in the morning, like lying there thinking, this is good morning. We're gonna go do a shoot.
Yeah.
I woke up and it was cold, bro. Like, I stepped out into the car. I was like, today is the day. Are you sure it's 9:30, bro? Like, man. But we got a lot done today, though.
We got a lot and so much good
today.
content. It's been a really good day. We've had a bunch of different creators with our, and everybody's just had energy the whole day, so it's been really nice.
That's even mad that you say that, because like you man linked up early. I got here for 1, but even I looked out the window when it was raining. Like,
you were standing in
I was
rain.
looking out the window like, right, like this is gonna be a bit of a mission. But nah, I'm glad. I should have actually come earlier, but I didn't clock that little part that you said you can come at 10 a.m. innit? I don't know why I didn't skip my mind. I should have actually. I would have rolled earlier as well. But now I'm glad that we got this part done, or we're getting this part done. You know what would actually be a bit. This is just a random thought I had. You know, maybe you man have already done this. If you and Vincenzo did like a Yin and Yang photo shoot, that would kind of go hard.
Yeah, we've taken a few pictures today because it was Vincenzo's idea for him to wear black and me to wear white, and I ordered a fit. And it didn't come in time. And do you know that, even more embarrassing? I literally got home yesterday and there was a parcel outside the front of my door.
I saw that on your story. I saw that on your story.
And I was like, it's here! You know,
you thought
He was so excited. He posted it on his story. He's like, it's here, tomorrow's going to be lit. I clicked to the next one and he was like, it's the wrong one.
Oh, man.
You got away with it. You got away with it.
But I'm upset because that fit was lit. But anyway,
I guess like that.
It's going to get here.
That happened on my birthday, bro. I ordered a fit and flipping. I had to wake up that day like, it's not coming, is it? And I had to go shop. To find a fit.
Little birthday mission.
Yeah, bro. On my birthday, man, doing up. Come on, man.
man.
But Mac, actually, you're the only one I haven't asked yet, so I'm gonna get into this with you. What does Yin and Yang mean to you per se, and in your own life, how do you apply Yin and Yang? For example,
balance. So how do you, when it comes to working, relaxing, money, family, like how do you find that balance personally or consciously? What do you do to keep a balance in your life?
Right. So I feel like yin and yang to me is like there's always something gonna pull you back, but there's always something pushing you forward. And it's those two that you need to find a balance in between them to take, you know, one step back, but then like 3 forward. So you're always still making progress no matter what's going on. And then how do I apply it? Man, just go with the flow and I don't know, like just
Send it.
just really send it. But you need to keep a mindset that what you're doing is meant for you and that you are where you're meant to be. Like the step you're taking is the right one, because if you don't truly believe it, that's gonna be 3 steps back and 1 forward. You know, you gotta truly like.
I like that point actually. What you're saying, I agree with most of it, but sometimes the decision that is the one you like, the unknown, is better than the known. Like you can do, like for example, you could just work in a warehouse and be like, guaranteed I'll get a paycheck every month. But it's like, I really want to do music, or I want to be an actor. But it's like if you don't take that step, but I get what you're saying. If you take that step, it can go tits up for you as well. So it is a hard.
But you need to take, when you take that step, you need to
know,
believe.
Yeah, believe that it's gonna happen.
Truly within yourself.
I agree with that. Yeah.
That what you're doing is the right step.
Yeah.
You don't know is it going to be the right step.
Yeah.
But you need to have that within you, believing that it is.
Yeah, for real.
That's how I view it.
I just want to shake your hand, bro. That was beautiful.
I like that as well.
Genuinely, bro. That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth. And there's a lot of good things that come out of your mouth, but that one was incredible. That was actually so inspirational, bro. Thank you for, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I just got a second.
Mobi's reached a new level of consciousness. I can see it in his eyes.
Mental unlock.
Something clicked in there after that one, fam. Okay, that was some real Mac. Okay, so I'm trying to think what other yin and yang questions have I got. I feel like I used all my yin and yang questions today. I feel 100 in a row.
How long have you got? Like that's gonna run out.
Oh, should we?
You know, it's 8 minutes till 4, so I was just gonna go till 4.
Okay.
Should we get Vinny in to talk about the video?
Yeah.
I'll swap out with Vinny. I'll swap out with Vinny. No, you say. I'll swap out with Vinny, bro.
Check that. Still on.
I love you all. I'm gonna run out.
Yes, Mobi1, 2, and E. Okay, Vincenzo back with us for the yin and yang discussion. How you doing, bro? Again?
Yeah, good man, good.
Back in here.
Chilling.
Obviously, first of all, I just wanted to ask, what was your thoughts during the creative process of making the video, the music video, and what was your opinion of it, Chinatown, etc., or what was your vision for it?
It was my decision to do it in Chinatown because I thought, you know, I think that's, you know,
it's a nice, ambience.
Exactly. And I personally, like the colours I chose for the video as well. Obviously, I was wearing orange in the video and Mobi was wearing purple. That was to represent the tiger and the lion, the lion, the tiger and the dragon. So I wanted to get, because I'm into my, like I said, I think it was, I don't know if
crystals,
the crystals and the colours, and you know, I mean that it's got healing in itself. So I wanted to bring that out as well. You know, I mean, today we've just gone for the black and white, but for that, other than that, like we've both come with ideas we felt, you know, that were the duality of everything, and I think it's gone well, to be honest. Like as a collaboration goes, it's probably one of my best collabs that I've done. Yeah,
for sure.
Creating wise.
That's actually another question I had for you, Vincenzo. So obviously, me and you outside of the camera, we had a discussion about the crystals and stuff.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know too much, because me personally, I know a little bit from what I've seen on that social media, but I don't actually know about them in it. So, like, what exactly are crystals? What exactly do they do, and how does it link with yin and yang?
So crystals go back as far as this earth has been around. You know what I mean? They're all under the earth, and they've all got different properties. There's thousands and thousands of different types of crystals. I've studied it, and I'm actually a qualified. You don't need to be qualified to do it, but I chose to, get a qualification just so that if.
What's the qualification?
So I've got 3 different ones. I've got the crystal healing diploma, the advanced crystal healing, and the animal crystal healing as well. So I can do animals, humans.
Sick. Okay, sick.
Yeah. I prefer animals, to be honest, because I don't know. They're more in tune with the energies as well and the crystals themselves. So I don't know. Like I just feel like they can't lie either. They don't lie. They can't lie to you and say, "Oh, didn't like that," or you know what I mean, or "Oh, that was great." Where if it wasn't, because some people can do that. Like I've had sessions where I've done, type of healing, chakra healing or whatever type of healing it was, and sometimes I feel like, when you ask, "How did it go? How did you feel that?" And sometimes I feel like not everyone tells the truth. Sometimes they just want to keep you happy, So that's why personally. Animals for me, and every animal that I've healed or person helped heal. Sorry, because actually it's not me that's actually healing them; they're healing themselves. I'm just giving them the tools to heal themselves.
And the guidance on how to do it.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's how it works.
I love like the crystals and that as well. Yeah, my mum was really into that.
Really?
She loved telling me about it and all of that.
Definitely. And obviously all the different colours and textures, they all come in all different sizes, shapes and everything, forms, you know what I mean? And yeah, there's thousands of different properties that it can help you with as well. So
what do you guys mean by healing? Is it physical? Is it mental? Or
all of
what
it.
is?
So yeah, physical, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You can use them to help you, guide you. If you wanted to succeed in something more, anything that you can think of within our realms of living, but it's almost a bit like like how the law of attraction.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all about attraction and you know what I'm saying. So and the thing is that the crystals they absorb the energies as well as give out energies as well. So if a crystal absorbs too much energy, you need to cleanse that now. You need to, otherwise if you use it after that, then you're going to end up giving yourself bad energies. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's absorbed the bad. Oh, okay.
So say if I had one of my crystals here right now, I wouldn't let anyone touch it because
you don't know.
Firstly, that's got stored some of my negative energy that it took from what I wanted it to be used for. So then if you touch that, then you're taking some of my energy, my negative energy that's stored in that crystal. So really I have to cleanse it before you would have to cleanse that before you touch it or use it and so on.
So in your own life, what have you got any like practical examples where you could be like, this situation happened or this happened and then I use crystals, and then like just to clarify for the people like how it can get you from point A to B.
I use them all the time. They help me all the time. Like the other day, I've got this crystal, it's the bloodstone, and it helps with strength. I've actually got a few injuries on my knees, ankles from my football days years ago and stuff. And sometimes, especially in the winter, it gets quite bad. So, for example, I would. Once it's, as long as it's cleansed, I would put that in my pocket for the whole day. And that day, I probably wouldn't feel anything.
Oh, mad! So you can actually feel it in the physical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And it's a thing where it's a belief thing as well. So if you don't believe in it, you're not good. It's not going to work for you.
You're cutting away the energy, the release of the energy. Yeah.
And what if someone, I'm not necessarily saying this, but what if someone was to argue, how do you know that's not a placebo?
It could be, exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
Exactly. This is the thing about the whole, what I said earlier about there's no right or wrong answer. You have to think for that yourself. Like, that, personally, it helps me. And it does what it does for me.
For you.
Yeah, I've had experiences, and I've not just for me. I've done things for other people, and no one has said to me ever that that didn't work. Every time they've come back to me and said, "Oh, that's amazing! Like, I feel so much better."
Yeah.
Like, so there's got to be something in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
So whether it's in your mind or not, or whether it's
some kind of So,
And
yeah, go on.
Nah, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, so like Mac and Em.E, obviously Mac, you said your mum was into it. Em.E, are you guys into any of that stuff? Like Crystal, do you guys do that, or how is it? How's your spirit?
I believe in it now. It makes sense in my head now. I used to just think like, oh, it's all these rock gal. Influence my life. Yeah, but now like I'm into like all the spirituality stuff, and like a lot of it makes sense scientifically in my head, which is why I believe it. Like the science behind why it would influence reality and stuff makes sense, especially with like how like we've been like science has been doing like exploration on like consciousness and stuff really recently, and it's like tying in with the spiritual practices, and they're just kind of realizing, oh, like wait, we already have the answers, but we've just been saying it's fake.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, and it's like I think I've just been connecting a lot of dots together, and like how I experience the world myself and like my own perspective. I think, like I was saying before about positivity and stuff, like that's you like influencing reality. Like if you believe it's going to be good,
100%,
you're sending out that energy, right? And then you're going to notice the good stuff because that's what you're looking for. Yeah, and then that's the world you live in is what you're looking for. The same way, like yeah. Like and like what you've noticed as well, like you see, like I haven't seen any red cars, and then you start seeing red cars just because like, it's coming across your mind. So it's like if you're now focusing on negative stuff in your life, you're going to see all of it.
No, but like truly, even like with music as well, like the way you look at it is the way it comes out. Like when you're creating a song, if you tell yourself, this isn't good, people won't listen to this, that's how you influence yourself as you're creating it. So when you tell yourself like, this is amazing, this is art, it truly does become art. Because
and that's how you present it as well.
Exactly.
Because if you show someone a song like, I made this song, but like, I don't know, like now they don't know.
Exactly.
They feel like, I made some fire, listen to this right now. And then they're like, okay, shit, let's get it some fire.
Yeah,
exactly. You know? Yeah. Like the energy you bring, it will be received as well.
Yes, people, hope you enjoyed the Yin and Yang podcast. Unfortunately, we ran out of footage just before the end of the podcast. I know the chat was getting really good. Let us know if you want a part 2 of the Yin and Yang podcast, because we can get everyone back and go again, man. But for now, for the last couple minutes, it's just going to be an audio, so bear with us and enjoy the rest of the show.
Have like a balance with your man then between like
more time you should believe it's good,
reality, you know.
But like,
you know?
if they have that belief that it's a banger, it might not be at that time, but that belief system,
energy they're putting behind
that belief system later on will translate as they evolve and get better. Will translate, and when they present it with that energy, confidence, it translates.
That's a good point, Mac. Actually, that's a fair point.
And what I say to anyone that kind of wants to, you know, feels like they want to get into it, or when you're researching it all, don't just take one person's advice or one person's word for it. There's so many theories out there. What I do is I collect sources from all different places and then make my own mind up, and then think, right, okay, what makes sense more to me, and then you come up with a conclusion.
That's definitely how I got to where I am now. Because I was like, everyone was like, oh, this religion's correct, this one's correct, and I was like, well, I think there's wrong stuff in all of them, so just pick out all the bits you like and then just live by that. And then like,
but what if there is? Okay, now I don't even know if we have enough time. I don't even have time. But I was just gonna say lost. But what if, I'm not saying who is the truth, but what if there is a truth? Because making your own thing might not actually be the truth.
It's your truth, and that's all that really matters, because that's your perspective.
Exactly. If there's like
but it's no, like, what is the truth? Like, if there's not an actual answer, everyone's just guessing. So guess what you like, innit?
No, but I'm saying, so for example, like, I have to go back to this because it's the most easy for our world, innit? Christianity, Islam, innit? They'll say Allah is the truth. Christians will say Jesus is the truth. Like, there's an answer, innit?
I think
and
both
there's a
of
way
them.
They tell you to live, which they say is the truth.
And I think it's up to you, because you get
it's your free will.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to make your decisions based on the information you're given, and everyone's giving you the information. It's like, what resonates with you? Like, for me, it's like certain things in the Bible that, like, in the New Testament make no sense, even comparing it to the Old Testament, right? So in the same book, still make no sense together. And it's like,
have an example? Just asking.
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I can't. I'll be so real. I don't. But I know it's there. Like, it's a thing. Yeah. And then, like, just again, even if I can't find an example and give it to you, it's like, if you read something from the Bible that you're like, no, I don't like that, but then you're agreeing with the rest of the Bible, are you gonna like live your life by the thing you don't like if that doesn't make you feel good?
Yeah.
Like if you don't,
Wait, what do you
if you don't see the point in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
like if there's one specific.
Yeah.
But I would say from the way you've described it, then yeah. But if it's a thing where you actually see it as the truth, and it's like yeah, don't drink this. I don't know. For example, it's like don't drink this juice, innit? You like that juice, but it's like don't drink that juice.
You have to ask, you have to ask the whys yourself.
You ask the whys, and then you might learn. Okay, it might have some properties that. Or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to wrap this up. But yeah, man.
Interesting. We have to take it. We're gonna have to continue this another point in time. We've got a lot to say.
Man. Guys, thank you for joining me, man. Vincenzo, looking forward to song Em.E. It's always a pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Awful one. Let's do one more. Come on.
Big ass strong.
Em.E.
Oh, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
Guys.
Thoughts in my mind take me different places. I'm seeing these things, I'm leaving the traces. Using the force, gotta stick to the plan. I don't wanna switch sides like yin and yang. We're calling it yin and yang. The forces are mixing, man. Cold coursing and spitzing, fam. Flip kicks and sticks like a kitchen pan.